Hello, everybody. This is Jackie Cox coming to you with Ace Community one more time. So, adventure, creativity, and enjoyment. And I'm here with my dear friend Laurie Probsdorfer. She's with One Hope Wine, does some travel adventures, does some amazing things for women's health. So, she's an all around amazing person, an amazing connector to know and love. And so, I'm super excited, Laurie. Thanks for coming on with me today.
Thank you. I'm so
Yeah.
excited. Yeah,
Yes, awesome, awesome. So Lori is our featured speaker for this Wednesday, 2 days from now, Wednesday, August 12th. Can you believe August 12th already? What?
what happened? I looked at my calendar and I'm like, oh my gosh, we're already almost halfway through.
I know.
Good
It
grief.
goes so fast once we hit the 4th of July. So yeah,
Yeah.
Wednesday, August 12th, we meet from 4 to 6 p.m. at Bucket List Tavern in Castle Rock, and Lori will be our amazing speaker. She'll have 30 minutes to share on the floor that day. So Lori will just tell us a little bit about you and what you've been up to and how you got here today kind of thing,
Yeah,
and we'll just have keep
sure.
going with this conversation here.
I love it. Well, I would say, I mean, I think you have to go back quite a ways. You and I go back quite a ways. I started in direct sales about 22 years ago.
Nice.
Uh, Hawk and jewelry, trying to go to take a trip to Target without getting in a fight with my husband because maybe I wanted that dress and not just diapers. And I'm still very much involved in direct selling and most of the things that I've done have been sort of home party based. So jewelry and home goods, and then of course wine. You can see my corks.
Yeah, that's a lot of
Um,
corks.
Wine. So I've been with One Hope coming up on 12 years,
Amazing.
which is insane to me. Just like, oh my
Yeah.
gosh, it's halfway through August already. That happens in your life too, actually.
Right.
So yeah, so One Hope Wine, most folks know about us, but we are a Napa Valley winery that donates 10% of everything we do to charity right off the top. We've donated just under $12 million dollars to more than 55,000 different charities, and we primarily do it through private and home wine tastings.
Mhm.
Um, Kind of what I'm going to talk about on Wednesday is
Yeah.
not that. As a matter of fact, everybody's heard my rap about One Hope. My One Hope is my heart. I love it so much. Yes. But my life has taken a pretty unexpected turn in the last few years, and um, I have found myself sort of having to, I'm not going to say reinvent myself because I do, this is very authentically me. Um, but I sort of decided just, to take the things that are me and kind of turn them into an opportunity for other women. I think I'm 65. There, I said it live on Facebook.
That's amazing. That you would never ever guess that.
Oh my
There's
God.
no way that's possible.
Yeah, thanks. So, I think in this sort of second half of my life, with these, surprises that have come for me, I have had to sort of learn to carry a lot of things, right? So, beauty and terror, right?
Mm.
Um, Joy and sadness. And what I have found just in the last I'm going to give myself sort of the last 9 months, is that you can carry all of that. And that bigger than that, that there are still surprises out there for us. Sometimes the surprises are awful. And that happened to me, but within that, you can also find surprises that bring great joy, and build you more as a person. So, some folks know that I have been on a GLP-1 GIP medicine for about 4 years now. I've lost 100 pounds. I've maintained my weight for the last couple of years. That has changed my life
Sure.
dramatically.
Sure.
And I want to share that with people. So I have a platform. I represent
Yeah.
LEMD, which is a telehealth company. And I basically connect people. You mentioned that I'm a connector, very much a connector. I connect people to the platform is what I do there. Again, that medicine changed my life dramatically, and I want
Mhm.
it for people. And then if you know me for 5 minutes, I like to get the hell out of Dodge.
Yeah.
So I travel a lot, and I thought, well, why wouldn't I try to like incorporate that into my life?
Yeah.
And then I was absolutely blessed to earn a trip to Tuscany with One Hope Wine this past April. And I spent 7 beautiful days with people I love, people that I work with, my work family,
Sure.
And then I went to Rome alone. And it again, it was so transformational for me. Like I when I got on the plane to go to Italy, I was a mess. My life was hectic. I didn't know what was going on or what I was going to do or be. When I got off the plane back at home, I was like,
Mhm.
you're a badass. You can do anything. I just felt so much more confident. Um, and so initially my thought was,
Yeah.
how do I get back to Rome? Like, what do I do?
Yeah.
Um, and that has evolved into, again, I want this for other women. I
Hmm.
want this for women. I want you to know that you're stronger than you think you are. And I've been a coach in all of my businesses. That's what I do
Hmm.
really, right? I sell wine, but I'm really a coach for folks.
Sure.
So this new sort of venture is going to look like coaching women over 50 um, to travel solo and go out there and find yourselves and remember who you are. I've spent my whole life taking care of my family. I
Hmm.
have 3 beautiful boys that are now men. But that's for me, that was kind of my whole life, my whole identity. Well, they are gone. And
Yeah.
so anyway, ask me one question and I'll talk for 27 minutes. But
That's awesome. That's awesome.
yeah, so
So,
that's kind of where I am. I'm in this new sort of exciting place where I'm so excited to share it with other women and yeah,
I love it.
surprises are still out there for us.
I love it. I love it. And so, a couple questions that came up on that along the things you just said, Laurie. First of all, let's talk about the solo travel part piece of it. So, when stepped away from the group and you said, "All right, I'm going to Rome and I'm going to do this on my own," what was going through your mind in that moment of what was that first step of courage, I guess?
Yeah. That's a great question because in between Tuscany and Rome, I had booked a 3 night stay in a little tiny beach town called Sperlonga. And a friend had said, "You are going to be so bored." And I was like, "No, I'm not. I love the beach. What are you talking about?"
Yeah.
I got there. First of all, so how did I feel? I felt super excited. I
Yeah.
had rented a car. I was driving alone in a stick shift in Italy. So
Good
also I
job.
felt like, hell yeah. Um, and so I felt excited and also afraid, right?
Sure.
And then I get there and I had booked 2 hotel rooms, non-refundable.
Oh,
That
wow.
don't look at like that's not my travel agent experience. Okay, listen. I just had gotten kind of carried away and forgot that
Mhm.
I booked the one. Anyway, and at first I was like, oh my gosh. But then it was like, do what you want. Do it. Go find the nicer hotel, which one was really nice and one was not that nice. And I had unpacked in the not nice one. And I was like, screw it. I packed myself up, walked down the street, went to the nicer hotel. I'm like, I paid for both. And had a beautiful, beautiful experience by myself, going to dinner by myself, walking on the beach by myself, strolling the city or not city, it was
Mhm.
a village. And then you know what? My friend was right. I was like, I am so bored. I got to get out of here. So I just changed my plans and went
Mhm.
to Rome. And so that was kind of the beginning of me giving myself permission to do whatever I wanted,
Mhm.
whatever I wanted.
No
I
schedule, no agenda.
no agenda, nobody's expectations but my own. I didn't have to pack anybody up and get them on the road. Like it was amazing. It was amazing.
Mhm.
I could just
Mhm.
change my mind, you
Yeah.
know? Anyway,
Yeah.
that was new for me. So, and then getting into Rome, by then I had that experience. I was just so excited to
Mhm.
be in this big city and be in this like kind of cool little room. It wasn't even like a hotel. And yeah, anyway.
Very cool.
Yeah,
I mean, it sounds super empowering, right? For you to
yeah,
experience
absolutely.
that and so then what has the messaging for you been to other women to try to experience it? Because I've seen you post things of, listen, if I can do this, I know I can help people, get past that hump of not feeling like, ugh, so anxious around
Yeah.
it. So
Yeah.
what was that messaging for you for others?
I mean, for me, I have a friend recently who is going to a family function in Ireland, and I said, you need to add a week because and go by yourself. She's, oh, I couldn't possibly go by myself. There's no way. And just sharing with her how empowering that was and how much stronger
Mhm.
she is than she thinks she is, and the possibilities and the surprises that await her. She's now going to Portugal for a week by herself.
Love
I
it.
know. I was like, yay, you're my first convert. But I think the message is, again, it- for a lot of women, for myself included, you have spent the last however many years of your life taking care of a family
Mhm.
or working on a business or working in a job or whatever. You haven't really allowed yourself to meet yourself.
Mhm.
And this is an opportunity for you to meet yourself alone. And it's not, I mean, one of the things that people were, what I worried about was being lonely. Like, oh
Mhm.
gosh, what if I get really lonely? Well, it turns out you got this. Oh, you can't see it.
Yeah.
That, first of all. Um, and that doesn't mean you have to be lonely. It doesn't mean you have to be completely, you could text a friend, be like, oh my gosh, look at this beautiful view or whatever,
Yeah.
just really meet yourself, meet the
Yeah.
person that you are now after all this rich history of
Mhm.
family raising and working and all of this. Meet yourself in a new place. Yeah.
Hmm. It sounds like the timing of this was so beautiful for you, Laurie. And you mentioned that you're not really going through a life change. I mean, you're going through a transition, but you're not
Yeah.
calling it. What did you say you're not calling it?
I think I said I don't remember what I said, but it's not a new me,
Yeah,
right?
new me.
It's
So in
yeah.
that process, though, like there's a lot of self-thought and self-reflection, I would imagine. And so this timing of all of this, as you're going through things that are, being presented to you in life and family and work and everything right now, what were some of the thoughts you had as to when you were alone in Rome, or not even alone, but like in that space of your own thoughts, your own space? What was one thing going through your mind of like, how can I use this to continue to build my resilience and to continue to add courage and to continue to, just build confidence in yourself?
I love that question because it really brought back, I didn't really prepare for this, obviously. You
Right.
can tell, but when you asked me that, it really brought back, I, there were voices in my head saying, you should go see the Coliseum. You should go to the Forum. You should like all these should things that I
Mm.
should do. I didn't want to do any of them.
Hmm.
And I had to sort of have a battle within myself to
Hmm.
allow myself to do what I really wanted to do. And what I really wanted to do was walk around the little village that I was in, sit in cafes, drink wine, drink espresso, eat pastries, talk to the local people,
Love it.
just stroll around. I mean, I was fortunate that I had been to Rome before.
Mhm.
I had a not great experience there where I got lost for 2 hours. But I wasn't alone. So yeah, I think just like that sort of internal conversation of you get to do whatever you want to do. So again, that
Mhm.
not having anyone else's expectations but my own, and my whole life has been meeting other people's expectations, right? Because
Mhm.
that's part of the deal. I mean, or it was for me. It isn't for everybody, but it was for me. And to just allow myself to be my damn self and do what I wanted. Now, I will say on the last day, I did a fast, 3-hour walk and took pictures because I was like, oh, I got to prove that I was here. I got to be able to say, I did come to Rome and I did see the things.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I would say is giving myself permission again to honor myself and honor what I
Yeah.
wanted to do.
Yeah. It sounds like you gave yourself permission to slow down just a little bit too, which I
Yeah.
think is so beautiful of just embracing all the things that were around you. So, Lori, so then how do these things, it feels like there were a lot of beautiful perspectives that came forward for you. How does that relate to what you're doing now and in your life and the things you're working on now?
Yeah. I mean, I think I came home with a whole new idea about myself and
Hmm.
about that ability to give myself permission to say yes to a thing or say no to
Hmm.
a thing
Hmm.
or take another trip.
Yeah.
um, without the sort of it's I've taken a lot of trips and it's always like I'm going for work or I'm
Yeah.
whatever. Now I can just go because I want to go.
Yeah.
um and I think what it looks like in my life now is I just feel more present in myself.
Beautiful.
And I loved what you said too about slowing down.
Hmm.
When I haven't been traveling this summer, most of my summer has been spent in my backyard
Love
and
it.
just watching the birds and watching the trees fill out and reading and journaling. And yeah, like
Mm.
I'm a goer and a doer,
Yeah.
man. Like there's not stuff on my calendar. I'm not real. So yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's beautiful. I think that it's such a beautiful lesson for all of us to continue to grasp onto as far as, yeah, we you don't want to be in a position of constantly repeating, doing routine things. And so being present and willingness to adapt to your environment and adapt to the changes that are coming. And again, I think it goes along the resiliency pattern of we can do these things and that's not the way we've done it before, and that's okay. That's
Right.
really okay. How beautiful is that new lesson, you know?
1,000%. a
You know?
thousand percent. Yeah.
So I think it's
Yeah.
so beautiful, Lori, of what you've been able to do. I know. I mean, I we typically on these interviews we always like to talk about like fun, but you have fun all the time. So
I do. I do.
so what, Laura, if you could go one place in the world right now, money not an object, where would you go?
Oh, golly. I want to go back to Rome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's such a good question. I think, it's interesting because you say if money's not an object and your life,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like
Not
your
money and
reality
schedule
of
are
your
not a
life.
thing. You could just
Yeah.
go and your responsibilities would still be all taken care of.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think, gosh dang. I honestly haven't even allowed myself to think about it.
Okay.
Right? I saw something this morning about a safari, and I was like, I've never even let that enter my mind. I wonder if I
Yeah.
should start thinking about that. I will tell you that Asia is a place that Japan has always been like number one for me.
Sure.
Bucket list. Thailand, I'd love to go to Thailand.
Sure.
Yeah, so, but again, I've
Well,
never let myself
maybe
think about it.
yeah, maybe spring blossoms in Japan is where
Oh,
your next heart will
okay.
take you. Your next adventure will take you.
I love it. I love it.
So,
I love
yeah,
it.
that's
Yeah.
amazing. That's
Yeah.
amazing. Well, Lori, we're gonna cut this off at this point, but I do want to encourage everyone to come on out, see Lori speak. I mean, again, as you can see, she's a plethora of wisdom and experience and knowledge and just being able to, you're a high encourager too, which is so beautiful. And so come check her out this Wednesday, 2 days from
This
now.
Wednesday.
Yeah. Wednesday, August 12th. We do meet from 4 to 6 p.m. at Bucket List Tavern in Castle Rock. You can register for free on my website, ace-community.com. So ACE-community.com. And be sure to, Lori, how do our audience best get in touch with you?
That's a great question. I actually will be launching a website
Okay.
today or tomorrow. Maybe we can put that in the comments or whatever.
Sure.
But I am uh Laurie at givewithwine.com is kind of my main
Okay.
email. And then yeah, we'll have a website to send folks to.
Beautiful. So Laurie is Laurie at givewithwine.com. So check her out. Make sure to connect with her. She, again, you will, I love our friendship, Laurie, and I
I
love
do
that
too.
you're so supportive of everyone around you. And so I just want people to, embrace what you offer as well.
Thank you.
So
Thanks, Jackie.
yes,
Thanks
so
for the
thanks for taking the time
opportunity.
with me today. And everybody else, we'll see you on Wednesday at Ace Community.
Thank
Have a great
you.
day.